Hello, hello. Let me just restart my Facebook stream again. It's happened last week too. All right, it looks like we're all set. Hey, everybody. Kristen here with Softlex Company for a new episode of Free Spirit Beading. And this probably doing one more video on Carnival. I have not used my Carnival bead strand yet, that really pretty yellow one. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to use that. And then I also have a bunch of these adorable star ceramic beads left from my Carnival design kit. And I liked what Deb did last time. If you guys missed it, she made this really cute elephant bracelet where they were kind of stacked, and then she ran 2 strands of Softlex wire through it. So I think I'm going to use that idea that she shared with us last week for my bracelet today, because I really liked it and I wanted to highlight, I think, the ceramic stars kind of in a row and then do the 2 strands. We'll see. I'm hoping 2 strands fit through the beads and the Carnival strand so that I can kind of gather them and then just have it be 1 strand on the back end. We'll see if they fit. I'm hoping that they do. And I'll be using some Softlex craft wire. I'm going to use 22 gauge. This is what came in the Carnival design kit. So if you pick up that kit, you'll get some of the beads that I'm using, as well as some Softlex wire and some craft wire. We've got craft wire on sale this week. Buy 8 spools, get 25% off, and you can mix and match. And let me pull that up. I pull up that deal. So you can mix and match the colors as well as the gauges. You once you buy 8 or more spools, you'll get 25% off. You must use the coupon code CraftWire25, all one word, and that's good until tomorrow, July 29th at midnight Pacific time. It's not valid with any other order discounts and only 1 coupon per order. However, we're also giving away a free gift with all orders. So 2 free bead stoppers popping into your online orders while supplies last. No coupon needed for these. They're good on retail and designer orders. And again, that deal ends tomorrow, July 29th. We've got a live sale happening right now. So live sale is going on the Softlex Company app, and the Softlex Company live sale website, and on Facebook. You can shop that through this evening, which is Monday, July 28th. And that will close tonight at midnight Pacific time. And then we'll have a new live sale for you on Thursday of this week at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We also have Kit Day happening this week. So our last mystery kit was Flamingo, right? So we've got the Enchanted Forest that we're opening up on Wednesday. I can't wait for this one. I'm so excited to play with this. I think that you are going to love it. If you haven't picked it up yet, go grab it. We'll be opening up the reveal on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And I think Joyce is hanging out with us because Sarah is off this week. So I think Joyce is going to be opening that with all of you on Wednesday. Then Joyce is hosting a live sale on Thursday, and then she's coming back for another video on Friday. So you guys are going to get a lot of Joyce this week. So Friday is her 9:30 a.m. Spill the Beads, and I think she'll be using Enchanted Forest for that one as well. So you'll get 2 videos from Joyce this week on Enchanted Forest. I'll probably play with this next Monday. We also have a lot of new tiara cast from Greece that have been uploaded onto the website at softluxcompany.com. So we've got some magnetic clasps, 2 different styles. We've got a restock on some toggles that were a customer favorite with tiara cast when they were produced here in the US. And so we've restocked those. And we put a bunch of buttons up, and I just love buttons. I love buttons as clasps. I love buttons as rings. This is one of those tiara cast buttons as a ring. This is one that we carried a while ago, but we now have a bee, an apple blossom, which I think the apple blossom would be really cute as a ring. Actually, the bee would be really cute as a ring too. Sand dollar, super cute as a ring. And then there was one more that was more of like Art Nouveau kind of style button. So check those out. Those are all new at softluxcompany.com. We're really excited to have some fun findings back for all of you to design with. And I see a few of you are commenting with the hashtag Carnival. I do have a giveaway happening. I'm going to be giving away one of the beautiful cherry yellow Carnival bead strands at the end of this video. So stay tuned to the end and enter whenever you'd like. I'll choose a winner at the end. You must be here if I choose your name. Liz says she got a few of the magnetic clasps and they are great. Awesome. I know. I got the first batch, but I haven't gotten some of the Lotus ones, which are really pretty too. The Lotus ones I think are might be a little bit smaller than the first batch we got in, but I'm not sure because I haven't actually had them in my possession yet, but I'll probably get them this week sometime. See if I missed any other comments. So many of you are here, and quite a few of you were here before I even went live today. Oh my goodness, Dana, you haven't made anything from Carnival or Enchanted Forest. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know you've had a tough go of it right now. And I hope you get a chance to play with your beads soon. Heather is going to play with hers when she gets back home on Thursday. Awesome. I know July is kind of a really tough time, right? There's always stuff going on, and there's summer, and there's just everything is sort of all over the place. I feel like a lot of people are out of town, either coming back in town, going out of town. Yeah. Oh, cool. Zach says she has 4 packs of those ceramic star beads, and she's excited for some inspirational creations. All right. I know. Where did July go? I was definitely, I've had a good summer, but I've also had a pretty stressful summer. Just a lot of unknowns, a lot of some stuff going on that has maybe had a little bit of a tough summer. Although I was looking at pictures yesterday to post some of the things I've done for June and July, and I've done a ton of stuff. So that's the funny thing about life, right? Is like there's always a lot of ups and downs happening kind of at the same time. And it could be a little tough to navigate, but there's one reason why I love to take pictures is that I like to look back and see all of the joy and all of the wonderful things that have happened. Because sometimes I can get stuck in just the worry and all of the not so great things that are happening. Liz got a few elephants too. They are really pretty. They're really, really pretty. I think they're a lot prettier in person than they come across. I'm very excited about my little earrings. See how the light, because they're not opaque. They're transparent. They have like a really pretty, clear transparentness to them. So the light filters through. These are, I don't know, I think these are probably the green turquoise ones. I think the dark blue color is almost gone, if not gone already. The green turquoise were the next ones that were going to go. And then we have like a light blue and a regular blue, maybe. Okay. Do I have anything else to share before we go down to the table? I think I remembered it all. I love these earrings too. These are the Carnival earrings that I made with the Carnival kit, and they're so fun. They kind of like one of those things that can probably go with a lot of different stuff. Sherry got the turquoise ones, and they are really pretty. They're so cute. So I have 3 of the colors here. There's one other color, which I think the other color might be just a smidge. I'm not sure if this is the lighter blue or the dark blue. So there's a blue that's more opaque, and there's a light one and a dark one. And so I have one of them. I'm not sure which one. And then these are the green turquoise elephants, which have almost like a rose gold because they're kind of copper accents, but they're like a light copper. So you can almost get away with rose gold, which looking at it now, I'm glad I picked that rosy color crystal to go on top because I think it goes really well. I think they all have copper accents. And then this one is the light blue. So cute. This was my Carnival necklace. So if you want to know what's in the kit, it's kind of all in here. I threw it all into this necklace. Super fun. We did this one during the TGBE presentation. So if you want to see what I made and what Sarah made, this is what I made. And you could check that out if you rewatch the replay on the Great Bead Extravaganza. I still have these beads left from the kit along with these yellow star beads, and I think I'm going to go for a monochromatic design today. I do like color, but I also like playing in monochromatic pieces as well. So I feel like I'm going to do that today. I experimented with doing some beads on the sides of the ceramic, and because I'm going to line them up, I think like this, but I think I'm preferring just going simplistic with it. And I'm going to stick with just the ceramic beads down the center. So I've got Softlex beading wire in the white quartz. This is what came in the kit. So I'm going to use that one with my bracelet. And then I've got the 22 gauge Softlex craft wire, non-tarnished silver plated, which is what I'm using for my connections. Those are some jump rings. Don't know if I'll need those. I think I used them last week and they just were still here. I cut myself some pieces of wire, and let's see if I have a ruler. Sherry says she loves the white cord. It makes all the colors pop. It works really well on a multicolored design, doesn't it? Especially these lighter colors too. I feel like it's just so good to have the white in there. So about 3.5 inches, and that's plenty. I'm going to cut off quite a bit of it. Going to use my chain nose pliers to bend it 90 degrees. And then I have my multi-mandrel pliers, which I love. I'm going to use that smaller size here to make a little loop. And then I'm going to wrap that around. Maybe 2 times. trim off my wire, tuck it in. And slide this on. So how was everybody's weekend? Did you guys do or see anyone fun this weekend? I did a lot of, see, that's what happens when I start talking. I want that to be closer to my bead. So let's straighten that out with the nylon jaw pliers. Come back at that again. Give that a bend, come back, and I'm using that same small mandrel. I really, really like these mandrel tools. I know I've said it before, but I love knowing that I can get my loops to be the same size on either side, especially when a design like this where you might, where you need them to kind of sit like you're going to see them kind of more than you would in maybe another design. All right, so I'm going to do that a few more times to get these little links set up. Dana's listening. She's going to pick up her son. Carolyn said it was nice and quiet. Sandy said it was hot and steamy weather-wise. You had to clarify that, huh? You couldn't just leave us guessing, Sandy. Anita says it was good. She did some gardening and went to a few flea markets. Hi, Valerie. I'm glad you made it. Oh, what are you saying, Zach? You went to a resort with a water park with 4 generations of your family. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. Kelly's trying to complete a piece of the fabulous flamingo. I've been doing a lot of teaching. So I taught a watercolor art and sound frequency class on Saturday morning, and it was so good. I have this place in Phoenix where I've been teaching classes, but sadly, I mean, I shouldn't say sadly because there'll be another location, but the woman that's running the shop where I've been teaching is leaving the location she's in and looking for her next spot. And so we'll have a little break in the action. But it was a little far from my house where I was teaching. However, I really enjoyed the space and very much enjoyed all the people that have joined me in the class. I had a class in the beginning of July and then also the one this weekend. So that's been fun. I've been getting back to doing a few in-person art classes. I kind of took a break from that for a bit. And I have a retreat coming up this fall. And one of the things that has been really lovely is I haven't been very nervous about it. A lot of times in the past when I've hosted like an in-person workshop, I get real nervous leading up to it, and I kind of spend like a whole day or two preparing beforehand, and I just haven't felt nervous about them at all this time around. So I don't know if it's just the types of classes I'm teaching that I'm feeling a lot more comfortable, or yeah, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's really nice to not get so nervous. Just experience, I guess, after a while. Or maybe taking the break for a bit and not doing anything in person for a while and then coming back to it. It just, I feel a little bit more comfortable. One of the things I used to always worry about was that everyone would enjoy themselves, everyone would make something that they like, all of the things that you kind of make you feel like you're worthy to be teaching and sharing. I don't think it freaks me out as much as maybe it used to. I'm sure coming and hanging out with all of you every Monday and always making things and sharing things, and you're also lovely to be with, has helped tremendously. I know, Anita, it is nice to take classes in person. I like both, I like having, there's good things about each. Because I also like being able to be at home and in my own space learning as well as being out. They're just different, right? It's just a different kind of thing. A lot of my classes, my art classes are, I call them choose your own adventure. There's always a part where it's sort of like you get to decide how you want to proceed. Like I'm just giving some suggestions, but it's up to you how you want to go from here. And I think back to those choose your own adventure books and how they were my favorite when I was a kid, and I would just always read them and then read them again and choose a different path and then read them again. And I think I really loved being able to see all the possibilities that just taking a different path would take you. And I try and do that in my classes. And on Saturday, it was really fun to see how different everyone's things, their wall hangings ended up, because I gave them like a few different suggestions and said, you could do this, or you could do that, or you could do this. And not many of them, oh, Sarah's calling me. Sarah, I'm in a video. Now she knocked me off. Oh, she knocked off my screen. Come back up to me for a second. Let's see, I might have to close out my phone and bring it back in, because for whatever reason, it's still showing a blank screen. A lot of times I do not disturb on my phone, but I must have forgot today. Okay, let's bring you back. Oh, that's interesting. Why do I have two now? Let's remove that one. Sarah, yes, you did that. I was like, what happened? Oh, someone's calling me. Sarah's calling me. What? Buddy. All right, so these are going to be my little connectors in the front of the bracelet. And I know I said I was going to do monochromatic, but now I'm thinking I might want to put some crystals in between, possibly. Or I can grab some roller beads, which might be cute. I do have some yellow roller beads and I have some white roller beads if I want to keep it monochromatic. Let's see. There's some white. The yellow, I feel like the yellow might not be exactly the right yellow. Because when I look at this one here, this almost feels like it's a little too buttery. So I think I might stick with the white. So here's our Carnival bead strand that I started to disassemble a little bit already. And I know I need 2 strands. So I'm going to cut 2 strands of beading wire. And I'm going to put a bead stopper on one end. And I'm just going to start with these because I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go yet. So I'm just going to kind of start with the center. I'm going to put those there. And let's go with the white roller beads, since we have white bead wire too. So I'm going to put a roller bead on each side, and then I'm going to do another one. And I'm just stringing up the 2 links that I made. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, Liz. I didn't see your comment go through, but I'm seeing some people say their condolences. So I'm so sorry. I'll have to go back and see what y'all are saying. So I ended up having 5 of these connectors in the yellow. In the kit, you'll get like a mix, so it may depend on the colors you get, but I did end up getting a lot of yellow. It looks like I got, well, I did get quite a few of the blue too, because I used a couple of blue in my necklace. And there's still 3 left. It's kind of good fortune that I didn't end up using the yellow in my necklace because I needed them all for this. Oh, Sherry, you use the white roller beads with this kit too? Great minds. Great minds. So here's where I'm thinking I might just be able to then string some of these onto 2 strands. Where do I want to do? Maybe this one. And see, like, how would that work? Or do I need a few I think I might need a few more roller beads. Let's do a couple more roll of bead. Maybe do 3 on each strand. Yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. So let me move these down. I'm going to put a bead stopper over here. Try and find the middle a little bit. Let's find the middle. Put a bead stopper there so I could do this side too. And kind of work side to side since I don't exactly have this design figured out. I think going side to side will be my best bet. So I'll do 3 roll of beads there and 3 roll of beads on the top strand. What is a roller bead? Oh, Debbie, we've had them for a while, so I just probably didn't really think about talking about them, but they are a check glass bead. They are, I think they are about 5 millimeters in size. They come in tubes like this. We have them in a rainbow of different colors. Yeah, they're really fun. They're kind of like a large seed bead. They're not, they're fun to use. I've used them in a lot of different designs. They're great to have for little spacers and stuff like this. You can also use seed beads if you have seed beads around, but sometimes you want something a little quicker than a seed bead because seed beads are small and they take a while. So is that working as intended? Let's see. So this is what I'm thinking here. And then I'll add some of these fun beads from the bead strand to finish out the sides of my bracelet. So now that I knocked everything free, I have no idea what came next in my strand. So I'm just going to have to wing it and see. Do I like that one there, or do I want to put this one next to? I kind of like the shape of it, kind of bringing your eye down there. And part of me wants to save these hearts for like a cute pair of earrings. So let me see if I have enough beads without the hearts in there. I thought this was fun too, how they put those these little spacers together on this strand and made them look like, what were we calling it? Like a little sandwich. They do look like a pony bead. I don't know if pony beads are glass. I'm not sure if they're glass. And I think pony beads are larger, but I don't really know for sure because I've never worked with pony beads. They're very similar looking though. They do have a similar look. Clown collars. Yes, Heather. They're clown collars. I guess I'm hungry. I went with like sandwich or hamburger. Oh, this one might not fit. This one, oh, there it goes. There it goes. So in this case, from here on down, I've been stringing them the two strands through the beads. A little bead stopper there. And I want to see where this is sort of landing. Might be a little bit long, so I might end up taking off a bead down over here. But before I decide that, let me work on this side. Oh, tambourine. That's what it was. I was like, I know it wasn't a hamburger. That's what I'm saying. A tambourine. Cute. I do like the clown collar. Also, Heather. I think that's cute. When I first saw the bead strand, I thought that was a bead. So yeah, that was like a delightful little, oh, that's just how they stacked them. Very cute. So I have those two to save. I've got this sparkly one here to save. What is next? These are really pretty. What did I do down here? One of those, one of those. Okay. Such a pretty yellow. This was all Sarah, this strand. She was like, I want all yellow. Nice, cheerful, fun strand. Oh, we're actually, I think we're pretty good right there, just as it is. I do see I have two of these little guys left. Maybe I'll stick a double. Right at the end there. I'll take that one off. Do I have one of our new clasps to put this on? That's what I have to see. That's not supposed to do that, so that needs to get reconfigured a little bit there. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see if I have one of the new magnetic clasps. Where would I have put it? There it is. And hopefully it'll still fit with that on there. It looks like it. So I'm going to go ahead and add this beautiful clasp. This is one of our new magnetic ones. And Sarah has shown they have like a little tooth. You have to open them up from the side. And then they have like little feet in there. So that really helps the magnet stay put. I'm going to grab two crimp tubes, 2x2 millimeter crimp tubes, and going to go ahead and add one on each side. Now crimp tubes like 3 strands generally, so I'm going to do the crimp slide down 2, and then I'm going to put the clasp on 1, and that's the one that I'm going to feed back down into the crimp. And then I'll just trim off all of the edges. Scoot that down. Where did I last put my crimping tool? It's around here somewhere. So I'm going to use this one. This is also a magical crimping plier. This is the ergonomic handle one we had for some time. We just carry the regular one now. And you got to be a little extra careful because your magnetic clasp wants to stick to your tool, kind of gets in your way a little bit. Probably better to hold it from this angle where I'm holding the magnetic clasp down while I crimp. You could do this in so many colors. That's right, Tina. I was just feeling like this would be a really fun monochromatic, cheerful yellow design. So I'm just going to scoot these beads down. There we go. Cute. And then I'll add a crimp on this side. Same thing. You want your crimp to go down both strands. I know, it kind of looks like a little star on there too, right? It's perfect. And then we're going to grab one of the strands to go through my clasp, and that's the one you're going to feed down, back down your crimp to make your loop. Oh, and my wire went through this bead, I think, which is a-okay if I know how to get to it. Where'd you go? Where did it go? Ah, there it is. Yeah, so I fed it through that bead because it did fit and it wanted to. So let it do that if it wants to. And now we're going to go ahead and crimp here. I'm going to hold on to my clasp a little bit just so that it doesn't want to jump and hit my tool. Go around. I don't really like the ergonomic one for some reason. I think one reason why we probably don't carry it anymore. But I don't know. It just feels different in my hand. I don't like it as much. Let's see if I smash my crimp. A little bit. I tend to do that with the ergonomic tool. But it's still tight and it's still secure, so I'm okay. I'm all right with it. And then I'll just trim this one out from under the bead. And hope it still fits me. Very cute. Very cute. And I love that magnetic clasp actually worked really, really well. It's a good size for using those Jesse James bead strands. I think it actually works fabulously together because sometimes I have like a teeny tiny clasp here. It just doesn't feel right with the larger beads. Super cute. Oh, I think I might try and just twist some. There we go. Some of my connections, I don't know that I twisted it in quite as well as some others. So I think I will work on just twisting them to make them straight. Well, otherwise, it's kind of fun. I look like a superstar. I'm going to call it my superstar bracelet. And I love the clasp. I think it's perfect with this bracelet. And I think that it'll go really well with all of those Jesse James beads strands because it's got a nice size to it. Cool. Well, that was fun. I have Miss Deb Floros to thank for the design inspiration on that one because she did this with those elephants on her bracelet on the beading party on Wednesday. So if you missed that, you can go check it out over on the Softflex Company YouTube channel. It was a fun chat. We talked about all sorts of things. So it's a good one to go check out. And then you could see how she used these large elephants and did a very similar pattern in the front. Love magnet clasp. I know. I'm so happy we have some good clasps back in the shop for all of you to design with. They're so easy to use and fun, and these are really nice and strong. I love the little feet on them because I think it'll stay put. All right, last chance to get your Carnival hashtag in the comments for the giveaway. I'm going to give away one of these really cheerful Carnival bead strands while we have them left. My superstar bracelet. I am a superstar. Oh, I should have did that as my word, superstar. So let's see, we've got 66 of you here watching. I don't see that many entries into the giveaway though. So go ahead. Interesting, Sarah. Your comment has like a link to your How to Make Jewelry with Sarah Ayler on it. How did that happen? I'm going to give everyone a chance to go ahead and enter the hashtag one more time because there's just 26 entries and there's a lot more of you watching. So go ahead. Even if you did it already, it won't count you twice. It'll just do it the one time. So go ahead and enter it again. Debbie, you were thinking the same thing about her comment? I was like, interesting. I wonder if it has a link on your superstar comment. Does your other ones show it that way too? I'm going to scroll up and see. Oh yeah, it does. It says How to Make Jewelry with Sarah Ayler. Yellow does make me feel happy. We've got 43 entries now, 44. We're going up. We've got 69 people total watching because I am live on the Softflex Company Facebook page and the YouTube channel. So depending on where you're watching it, you might see a different. Oh, Kelly says it's not a link. All right, it's just in blue. That's interesting. I wonder how it did that. Oh, Oh, it's her personal channel that will pair with her new Patreon. So maybe there's something to that. I was just like, why is it blue? Maybe because it knows you're also a soft flexor, like yours also connected to this channel. But I don't know if it's blue when I do it because I log in with my personal one. I'm going to have to look next time. You're special. That's what it is. She's a YouTube mod. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe it's showing because it knows. I don't know. There's always something. There's always something new to try and figure out. Isn't there? All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the giveaway tool now. Here we go. Let's see who our winner is today. I know it's always something. Annie G. Annie G, you are our winner. You're watching over on YouTube. Please let us know in the comments that you're still here. Let us know. Let us know. You have to be here to win. So make sure to let us know that you're still with us. And while we're waiting for Annie, I'm just gonna pop over that sale one more time. So we've got a free gift, 2 bead stoppers. As you saw, I used those today. I love bead stoppers. They're one of my favorite little beading tools ever, with all online orders while supplies last. No coupon needed, good on retail and designer orders, and that ends tomorrow, July 29th. Holy moly, Annie's here! Hooray! Congrats, Annie. I'm just going to pop up the sale one more time, and then buy 8 or more spools, get 25% off. You must use coupon code CraftWire25, all one word, not valid with any other order discounts. And there's just 1 coupon per order. Also ends tomorrow, July 29th, or while supplies last. You can mix and match the gauges and the metal tones so that you can really stock up for your jewelry making needs, your holiday needs, all of that stuff. Yay! So Annie's our winner. Congrats, Annie. Please email us at info@softflexcompany.com and let us know your shipping information, and we will get your cheerful Carnival yellow bead strand out in the mail to you. Jenny, the 25% is for the wire only. Yes. So for any craft wire you put in your cart, 8 or more spools, if you add 10 spools or 12 spools, you'll get 25% off on just the wire. And don't forget, we have that live sale happening that ends today. So you can shop last week's live sale up until tonight, midnight Pacific time. You can check that out on the Softflex Company app, which you can download from your Android or your Apple devices. You can go to softflexcompany.com and click on the live sale navigation across the top right below our logo. And that'll take you to the live sale website, or you can shop on Facebook. Just go over to the Softflex Company Facebook page and you'll see the live sale video there. We have a new one coming up on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We have kit reveal happening on Wednesday with Joyce at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And we also have Spill the Beads with Joyce this week at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time on Friday. And then I'll be back to hang out with another free spirit beading video next Monday. I'm on at 1 p.m. Pacific time on Mondays. Thanks, everybody. I will see you next time. I can't wait to see what you're working on. Be sure to share your Carnival designs, anything you're making in the Softflex VIB Studio Facebook group. I think we're choosing winners for Flamingo tomorrow, right, Thomas? So you have up until today to share your flamingo designs with the hashtag flamingo, and that'll get you an entry to win a future kit. And then you have a little more time with the carnival. We're going to choose a carnival winner at the end of August. So you have now until the end of August to add your carnival designs with the hashtag carnival in the Facebook group to enter that one. And the Enchanted Forest one will begin on Wednesday. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. Love you all. See you next time. Bye.